Hi 92, it's today's Island Hits. Happy Monday morning as we take a look on over. Looks like Mayor Victorino giving us a call. Hi, good morning. Is this Mayor Victorino?
Yes, aloha, Kavika. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I've been seeing these check-ins with you in the afternoon, and you're looking a lot happier recently.
Well, yes, I'll admit to that. Things have kind of settled down. I mean, there's still challenges ahead of us, major challenges, but at least we're now getting into some kind of routine that we have less fires out there, if you want to, for me to put out that I'm talking about COVID-19. I'm not talking about brush fires.
Thank goodness.
Things are getting better. But like everything else, I take it with a grain of salt, looking around the corner to see what the next incidents could be.
Yep, anything could happen, huh? That's for sure.
Yes, absolutely, Kavika.
Hey, a big talk last week is the whole the fare cancellation. I'm sure you've been hearing more about that as the days go on. How's things going with that as far as just kind of explaining to people the situation?
Well, I'm sorry that they wanted to cancel. We had a discussion, and I concur with them because number one, they've got to start, and I should know because I was there as a fair director for 9 years. We've got to start very early, lining up all the vendors, lining up all the tents and rides, and right now it's so difficult to predict what would happen in October. And if you go ahead and line all of this up and you've paid money, if it fails, a lot of times you don't get refunded for the money that you put out.
Yep, exactly.
Also, scheduling with young brothers may be real difficult because now they only have twice a week to Maui. There's a lot of different challenges that a year ago we didn't face, 2 years ago.
Definitely.
And so, if you look across the state, I think all the county fairs except the 50th State Fair have canceled.
Yeah. What's the difference between that and the upcoming Made in Maui County product show? Like I know
Made in Maui County product show is really not so much rides and entertainment, although we have music and we have people performing.
Oh, the infrastructure you mean, yeah? The infrastructure.
Yeah, infrastructure. Yeah. You don't need all those big tents.
Yep.
Let's start with that. We don't have a lot of logistics. All of the vendors are people that have businesses here, and I hope that if everything is clear by then, by November, we can have it. But even that is still up in the air. We don't have as much expenditures. You're not bringing in huge equipment like the rides for E.K. Fernandez, the trailers, all of that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, with the fair, they set up all the food booths. All of these things would have to have been done starting probably starting July. And July and August is the months they set everything up. And so it's a real different venue as far as entertainment and the show itself. You're showing your products, whereas the fair, even though they have the business tent, where people sell their business, their wear at the commercial tent. Other than that, a lot of the rest is all these nonprofits and people who work very hard to put this on. And then at the end, hopefully, those who are seeking to make a little money, make some money. And those who have just contributed their time, we are a very thankful community.
And if hopefully it doesn't happen, but, if need be, you can always pivot to an online push, huh? Something to think about.
We could. I think it'd be a little bit more difficult because you cannot touch, feel. I think that's what the product show is all about. People get to taste some of the products, some of the fragrances, and
be charmed by the owners too. You know what I mean?
That's correct.
That charming.
Although, you think about it now, they're not going to be able to try on clothing because I think the restriction on trying on clothing like they have right now probably be around for a long time.
Okay.
People, you're going to have to kind of buy it, take it home, and hopefully it fits.
Hey, tell us about that, though, by the way. Like these retail, I guess you could say, I'm not going to use restrictions, but, these road bumps for retail. What's the status on, retail places opening up, on your opinion, in the past week or so?
It's been a little slower than I'd hoped. However, I can understand that some of them really not going to reopen because their primary business was the visitor industry. Others when it comes to clothing and accessories, I should say, in the clothing industry. Right now, a lot of people are unemployed. How are they going to spend money? They don't have a lot of discretionary spending right now. And so many of them are just living day to day and trying to get the needs taken care of versus discretionary spending. These are areas that not going to go away for a while, Vika. It's going to be here with us, and we've got to learn to adjust to the new norm.
We've been promoting how to connect with the help program that you guys have. And any more updates as far as how we can, get our people a little bit more relief?
Well, continue to apply. I'm intending to put $5 to $6 million in there from the CARES Act that we just received, or will be receiving. We have not received it yet. Excuse me. Well, we'll be receiving in a very short time, within the next couple of weeks. So long as the council does their readings and gets us the grant, we will have that money to help with the help program. Also, the Maui micro business with the chamber that we partnered up with the chambers for small businesses, homelessness, all in all, many, many pots of money that this $66 million will help us help the people of Maui County.
Mm-hmm. And DMV open today, huh? What's the plan with that? Any different rules? Of course, I'm pretty sure there are, but if you could kind of let us know those public areas.
Well, today, we are opening this week for those who have not been able to re-register or renew their license and other aspects from March 16th back. In other words, up to March 16, if you had not renewed your licensing, for example, that group will be allowed to come in.
Okay.
That's to help those that, even before the pandemic occurred, did not get their licensing renewed and their registration and all things of that nature. This will give them a chance because it's out of the normal realm of extension already. For those who have from the 17th on, we'll have further weeks that they'll be given opportunities to come in. Hopefully by appointment only.
Okay.
We're working on that. But this week, you can walk in, but you have to line up, social distancing. We'll have it all set up. And please be patient because we expect a lot of people to come because they've been waiting 3 and 4 months to get it done.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Weekend park progress. How you felt over the weekend? Any knuckleheads out there?
I never ran across any. I started from Puamana and worked my way all the way to Kamoli number 3. And
wow.
Every park I stopped at, saw people talked to me. A, they were happy. B, they were practicing social distancing. And C, most importantly, that they had a chance to get out in the sun, lay there, swim. It seemed to have gone real well. I had no problems in all the 8, 9 beaches that I stopped at.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Well, we got another 4 o'clock update from you. Any teasers you have for us going into it?
I'm not today I'm going to keep them close to my chest. I'm going to keep the cards close to my chest right now because we're working on a few more things, and I want to make sure when we announce them correctly.
Awesome. Well, thank you for checking in with us. I know it's a busy time for you as always, and
all right, mahalo,
really appreciate it.
Vika.
Right.
You take care. God bless you.